So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K19. In today's video, we are going to be seeing the new look Hornets without Kemba Walker. So the rumors have come out, said the Celtics are a hard favorite to land Kemba Walker. I'm not going to really give you my thoughts on the whole Celtics signing Kemba Walker right now until we do a Kemba Walker Celtics rebuild. Most likely that will probably be one of my first videos that comes out as soon as free agency opens Sunday at 6 p.m. So excited for that. Going to grind out some videos as soon as that happens. I might live stream during free agency as well. If you guys do want to see that, feel free to let me know. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a rebuild through it, but I can kind of just like talk about my thoughts on free agency. So if that's something you want to see, let me know. Basically what I had to do for this is I had to user control every team and then take the prospects they took. I'm not going to lie. I did only do it for the lottery, so the majority of it is, like, not the majority of it, but the important players are on their teams. I mean, I know there are important players that are not in the lottery, but just understand what I'm saying. I wasn't going to sit here for an hour and a half and draft every single player to every single team. So, on the Hornets, at the moment, we do have PJ Washington, who they did draft. My whole thought on the situation with Kemba leaving the Hornets is it's about goddamn time. I mean, Michael Jordan has done nothing to put a winning team around this man who has been the face of your franchise since what year? 2011. 2011. When Cardiac Kemba was drafted by the Hornets, they've done nothing. Paid Cody Zeller way too much money. Tony Parker, I guess you can say, was a good free agent signing, I guess, as a backup point guard. Paid Michael Kidd-Gilchrist way too much money. The dude can't hit a side of a barn with a shot. Frank Kaminsky, I believe, is probably going to leave in free agency this year. Hernan Gomez was a good trade from the Knicks. Batum, one of the worst contracts in NBA history. Like, who in the right mind thought it would be smart to pay Nicholas Batum $25 million? This is what 2016 free agency did to every team. Fucked them up so bad. Marvin Williams is not a $15 million a year player. Bismack Biyombo is not a $17 million a year player. Bridges was a good draft pick. I do like that. I'm going to try to build with him, Malik Monk. Maybe PJ Washington after I do send him to the G League for a year. Probably going to try to do that. So let's just hop right into this. As I said, unfortunately, I know it's disappointing, but I do not have every pick selected exactly. I did have to screw up some things. So at the moment, I don't think, let me just check. I don't think Anthony Davis is on the Lakers yet. Oh, wait. No, he's still on the Pelicans. So I'm going to go through team player options, and then we can do this. Fortunately, these guys are all going to accept. Also, this is not a prospect rebuild, so I don't have to start PJ Washington the whole time. I don't want you guys to get confused on that. It's also not a realistic rebuild. So what I'm going to do right now, put through the Mike Conley trade, put through the Anthony Davis trade, and I'm going to save it, and then I'll see you guys at qualifying offers. All right, so both those trades have gone through. I think those are pretty much the two big ones from this year. Frank Kaminsky, I'm going to give him the qualifying. I honestly, truly do think he's leaving in free agency. There are just so many bad contracts in this team that I just cannot deal with. I'm going to trade Dwayne Bacon. I mean, I'm blowing this team up. I'm not going to try to go out and sign a bunch of 95 overall free agents in the first year, but I need to do something with this team. I'm going to try to go a little bit of a youth movement here, but again, it's not going to be easy with this team, especially. So I'm going to go ahead and take a first round. Oh, Derek Jones Jr. I'm going to take a first round pick from the Bucks, though. First round pick's better than nothing. And now I'm trading all of these awful, atrocious, God forbidden contracts. Bismack Biyombo. I just want picks. I don't want anything else. Just first round picks. Marvin Williams, I mean, goodbye. Just to get it out of here. Get it done with. Marvin Williams is now going to be traded to, we'll take Tony Bradley from the Jazz. I'm going to trade him. I feel like I always get Tony Bradley and Deontay Davis and then just flip them to other teams for things. I mean, I'm literally going rapid fire here because I don't want any of these guys. Batum is the worst by far out of all of them. Nicholas Batum, I don't care what you say. Nicholas Batum is not worth $25 million. He never was. He never will be. It's a horrible contract. Just accept it. I think at this point, we're probably going to have to take some sort of contract back with him. So we can do this with the Magic and also pick up Mozgov. Hopefully I can move Mozgov now for, I mean, I'll honestly take 2 seconds. You know, I'll take a first from the Warriors. Have fun with Timothy Mozgov. Knowing them, they'll probably turn him into an all-star. But it does happen. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, I'm actually going to move to small forward. His trade value, I mean, he goes up to an 80. His trade value will probably go up as well. We are just going to be moving on. Just clearing house here. Him and Zeller, and then Tony Parker. Did Tony Parker retire? I'm honestly so dumb that I forgot the answer to that. I don't know. I forgot. Cody Zeller, I mean, just goodbye. I mean, who is Magic Johnson? Like, is he technically the president of basketball operations as well? Like, did he sign all these guys? I mean, if anybody should be able to scout talent, it's Magic Johnson. Wow. Michael Jordan. I think I've said Magic Johnson this whole video. Excuse me. If I've been saying Magic Johnson this whole video, I meant Michael Jordan. That's a fuck up, sincerely. That's my bad. Yeah, that happens. So, first round pick in Tyler Johnson. I mean, I'm just loading up on first. I mean, we're going to honestly need it for the future. I mean, I'm just literally just clearing everybody out in this team right now. I don't want any of you. Have fun in Atlanta. So we're sitting pretty good right now. I'm pretty happy with the way this team's looking. Hernan Gomez is under contract, free agency at the moment. I don't really plan on signing anybody. Kemba is probably not going to go to the Celtics in this, but we'll see. So at the moment, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, God. All right, well, I'm going to send PJ Washington to the G League in the first year. So we have a starting shooting guard, small forward, and center. I am going to get a power forward and a point guard. That point guard is not going to be Kemba Walker, obviously. What do I want to do here? I think I'll take Patrick Beverley for 2 years, lock him up. We're going to have cap space, which is going to be nice. And then power forward-wise, maybe like a Julius Randle wouldn't be a bad option for us. We're going to get both of them. Yeah, we're just going to literally renounce the rights on absolutely everybody. And we're still actually going to have a lot of cap. We still have $58 million after we sign these 2 guys. So I don't really plan on spending a lot of money in this free agency. I'm just going to kind of try to get some bench pieces. At this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wagner will progress a little bit. So I'm going to get a backup small forward, point guard, and shooting guard, and then that's going to be it. So shooting guard, or point guard, I was going to say we can give Emmanuel Mudiay some time, but let's just go ahead and sign Isaiah Thomas to a 1-year deal. It's not a bad option there. The shooting guard spot, maybe I could bring back Jeremy Lamb, but I don't really have any interest in that. We'll bring in Avery Bradley for a year as well. Next year's free agency is when we're probably going to be spending a lot of money. Do I bring in, I don't even care. Oh, my God. Carmelo Anthony wants that much money. I mean, I have it enough, so I'll give it to him for 1 year. But, yeah, Melo's going to be on this team. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll see you guys at the start of the first year. So it's a pretty interesting rotation. Not what my rotations normally look like, but Patrick Beverley, Malik Monk going to be our backcourt. Miles Bridges starting at the small forward position. Julius Randle is a pretty good addition. I definitely can probably win a championship with him, but pretty much everybody else after this year is going to be gone. And then Billy Hernan Gomez rounding out our starting 5. Off the bench, we got Isaiah Thomas, Carmelo Anthony. Imagine Melo in Charlotte. Well, I guess he was an Atlanta Hawk for a couple minutes, hours, I don't know, whatever it was. Avery Bradley and then Mo Wagner. I mean, it's not the best bench in the world. It's obviously not good, but PJ Washington is in the G League. This team's a shit show. I'll see you guys at the end of the first season. So not a very good first season, but I didn't want to have a good first year anyways. 27-55. Curry MVP, Zion Rookie of the Year, New Orleans. Adebayo, Giannis, Ayton, and Billy Donovan does get Coach of the Year. So at this point, let's see what pick we're projected. We are projected to tied with the Knicks for the number 1 overall pick. We're probably going to get screwed. Randall led us in scoring, then Malik Monk. Bridges, not a bad year. Isaiah Thomas off the bench. So I just kind of want to get the number 1 overall pick. I do. Bunch of different guys I could take there. I mean, pretty much every position except for maybe power forward, maybe small forward and shooting guard. Are of need. I don't really know if I'm going to win a championship with Malik Monk and Miles Bridges in my starting lineup. Julius Randle, I definitely probably can. But other than that, freebie at the point guard position and at the center position. So I'm feeling pretty good about this team, though. I mean, our youth definitely did play pretty well, which I will take. I mean, definitely could have had a bad year. I didn't even look at Melo's stats. I'm sure he was loving it in Charlotte, winning 27 games when he's, 35, 34 at this point. So, interesting enough, it's going to be the 76ers and the Warriors here in the NBA Finals, and it looks like the Warriors come back from 3-1, and Stephanie is your Finals MVP. So, heading into this offseason, I'm just going to clear house. I'm going to spend some money. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. And you're fired. So let's just sign a bunch of new everything. That's about what we need in this team. Peterson, you want to come here? Stauffer, if you would like to. Oh, shit. I don't have any money for him at all. All right, 5.25. That's literally like the best I can do. It's unfortunate, but it literally is. So Stauffer's tentative. All right, shit. Oh, God. All right, we need a new head coach. Oliver Gordon could be an option. Jim Boylan's here. Not bad. Kenny Atkinson in as well. Jacob Underwood's here, though. That's my majority that I can spend on him. And actually, he's going to accept it. Cool. So let's head up. We have a new staff, which is good and much needed. We have the 4th overall pick. Okay, we have a bunch of other picks, though, which is going to be helpful. I think I'm going to keep 8. I'm going to try to move 15, 30, and 4 to move up, because I definitely would like to do that. But I am going to keep 8. This is kind of like an Atlanta Hawks situation from this year. Can I maybe move up to pick 2 if I do this? Oh, word. They agree to that. So whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Scouting wise, like RJ Hampton could be nice. I kind of want Anthony Edwards, though. I do get him a decent amount. I'm not going to get Wiseman. I get him a ton. So it's either going to be RJ Hampton or Anthony Edwards for me. You guys can just stick with me through the draft. If Wiseman goes first overall, that would be nice. But I'm assuming, yeah, looks like Anthony Edwards would go first overall. So I think it's going to be RJ Hampton here. Vernon Carey Jr. could also be an option. Same with Cole Anthony, but RJ Hampton's going to be an 81 overall. I could go this Ochai Agabaji guy, but I can't say his name, and that's just going to annoy me. So RJ Hampton is going to be our new point guard. We do still have the 8th overall pick, so I mean, somebody could definitely fall to us there. Hopefully somebody decent does. LaMelo Ball is here. I did just draft a point guard, though. So Wiseman is gone. Cole Anthony's gone. Agabaji is gone. Vernon Carey Jr. with the pick before me. That would have been such a nice pick. All right. I don't really know who else. Like, Scotty Lewis could be a good option just to come off the bench. LaMelo is here. I just don't really need him, though, in the slides. Brian Antoine. This is a very guard-heavy draft. Boy. What do I want to do? Brian Antoine. I think I'm just going to go Scotty Lewis. Worst comes to worst, if we just have a huge swing and a miss in free agency, then Lewis and RJ Hampton could be our backcourt. 79 overall and a 75. Not bad in the slightest. All of you guys are going to come back. I'm probably going to move on from Mo Wagner, though. I don't really see a spot on this team. Washington's up to a 77. Going to be the backup. Whoops, I'd actually rather have a Bulls first round pick. He's going to be the backup for Julius Randle this year. Qualifying, we're going to have none. We're going to have a ton of cap space, which is going to be very, very nice and very, very needed. Anthony Davis is here. You want to come to Charlotte? I highly doubt it, but if you would like to come to Charlotte, I wouldn't. Nah, he's not coming to Charlotte. Okay, Simmons, Conley. This is not the best free agency class. I think everybody kind of knows that. All right, Anthony Davis is obviously the one guy. Beverly's going to be our backup point guard still. I honestly wouldn't mind rolling with Malik Monk. Like, if there's a small forward, I mean, we do need a big man desperately, actually, in real life. Like, maybe Al Horford for a year. Looks like he's going to go back to the Celtics, what he's not doing in real life. Montrezl Harrell could also be an option. I kind of like the option of maybe Sabonis. What did he put up numbers-wise? 12. I mean, he has pretty good per 35 or per 36 numbers. Jaylen Brown is here. Do I want to make an offer to Jaylen Brown? Could start at the small forward position for us. I'll give him a contract. If he wants to accept that, he is going to accept that. I'm not going to renounce the rights on Hernan Gomez yet because I probably am going to need a center as well. So Anthony Davis says go to the Lakers. The Celtics are not going to match Jaylen Brown. So we're still going to have like 17 mil in cap space. Did Hernan Gomez get signed? No, he did not. Okay. Are there any other centers here that I might have more interest in signing? Like Jonas Valanciunas, I just can't really afford. Bobby Portis, maybe, but at that point, I feel like I would just roll with Hernan Gomez. So, actually, you know, maybe on a 1-year deal for like 13 mil, wouldn't mind that. Portis is going to accept that, and then I'm just going to bring in Hernan Gomez as my backup center. So, we're honestly, it's not horrible. It's not great. Next offseason, we're definitely going to have to make a couple moves. So, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. Oh, Jaylen Brown's playing small forward. Okay, I was like, goddamn. All right, 1, 2. Okay, we actually have 10 guys at this point. Do I just want to go 10-man rotation? Or do I want to maybe move Bobby Portis? Do I want to maybe move Hernan Gomez and Bobby Portis immediately for... Actually, you know what? I'm going to move Portis down to the power forward spot where he does go up and overall. It's going to be Portis, Hernan Gomez, and we'll do our first round pick next year. It's going to have a ton of value. If I can get a really good center, I'm going to do this. Hassan Whiteside's an option. Miles Turner. I'd rather have Miles Turner. I also see Steven Adams here. There's a guy I'm kind of looking for here, and it's Rudy Gobert. I don't know if the money's going to work on this. Portis and Hernan Gomez. The money does work, actually. If I throw in my first next year, and then I also do a Jazz first. So anyway, I could get Gobert, because I would actually really like this. They're going to agree to that. Okay, Rudy Gobert is going to be on this team. We now have 9 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'll see you guys at the start of year number 2. So year number 2, the rotation is all set. RJ Hampton, Malik Monk going to go with our backcourt. I wanted to play Monk over Scotty Lewis. I mean, honestly, it's not a bad signing at free. Excuse me, not a bad signing. Not a bad draft pick in Scotty Lewis, but I still want to see if Malik Monk can maybe progress into somebody I could start for this whole video. Will he be? Probably not. Rest of the lineup's going to be Jaylen Brown, who I think is a pretty good signing. I mean, he's not going to put up great numbers, but he's probably going to play pretty good defense. Hopefully. Julius Randle and then Rudy Gobert, obviously a really good front court. Definitely can work with that for the rest of the video. Off the bench, we do have Miles Bridges, Pat Beverly, Scotty Lewis, and PJ Washington. So it is a relatively young bench, except for Patrick Beverly, but I'm still feeling really good about this team, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. So into season number 2, pretty good year. 58-24. Didn't think this team would do this well, but I'll definitely take it. RJ Hampton does go on to win Rookie of the Year, 18 points, 1.5 rebounds, 6.5 assists. I'll get more into the stats in a minute. Sexton, 6th man. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year, still in LA. Michael Porter Jr., most improved. Low-key, he's in my top 3 of guys to win Rookie of the Year this year. He's being slept on. I think he's going to be really good in this league. Brett Brown does win Coach of the Year. So we were not the 1 seed in the East. Looks like we were the 2 seed. But, hey, with this team, especially how young we are, I will definitely take that. Randall put up numbers. Same with Hampton. Malik Monk. I mean, 16 points a game is not bad at all. Jaylen Brown might be on his way out after that kind of season. He was supposed to be like, I honestly thought he was going to be the number 2 or 3 option. He's scoring less points than Rudy Gobert, who's a defensive-minded center. Bridges off the bench. I mean, I probably should have started Bridges, honestly, but what are you going to do? So this is a pretty good team. I'm honestly pretty comfortable with the way things are going. Hopefully Brown can kind of step it up in the playoffs. He's supposed to be like our second or third best player, so that would be kind of nice. We're taking on the Milwaukee Bucks here in the first round. Giannis is obviously never easy to deal with, but we are up 3-0. And it looks like we're going to win this one. Yeah, we do in 5 games. So, hey, I'll definitely take it. Atlanta Hawks, who are low-key having one of the best rebuilds in real life that I've actually ever seen. I don't know. Again, I don't know who their GM is. Dude is doing an unbelievable job as in the front office right there. I mean, just absolutely great. Like, he just took on to get DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish this year. He took on how many draft pick or how many players was it? It was like 3 or 4 bad players like combined this year. That all of the like bad contracts that all expire at the end of this year, and they're still going to have Trae Young, John Collins, DeAndre Hunter, and Cam Reddish on rookie deals next year, going into that free agency. I mean, I know it's not the best free agency next year, but still, you never know. I mean, it's honestly quite the rebuild they're having right now. But back to this video, let's head up to staff signing. This front office and coaching staff just led us to the Eastern Conference Finals, so I'm definitely not going to mess with that. We have a bunch of picks again in this year's draft, 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds. Could I potentially move Jaylen Brown? I think, honestly, the time has come. We get the 3rd overall pick in Andre Drummond. Not a position of need in the slightest. Jamal Murray, I could go with and play him at shooting guard, but this is kind of a lot for Jamal Murray. I'm kind of looking otherwise. Let's just glance. Let's honestly just see what sort of options we would have here. Is Dame ever available? I feel like there's not a chance, is there? Russ? No. Simmons could be. Low-key, Ben Simmons. Does it say he's untouchable? Doesn't say he's untouchable. I haven't traded Ben Simmons in a minute. So if they wanted to take this, I wouldn't be complaining. How about if I throw you Scotty Lewis as well? Of course, they would take on like $100,000 more, so you can't do that in the NBA, right? Other than that, I mean, Porzingis could be an option, but not taking on John Wall. Devin Booker could low-key be interesting. Jaylen Brown, he doesn't say he's untouchable, and I think he's going to be easier to trade for than Ben Simmons. I wish there were, like, storylines in this game, like guys that, like, want out. Devin Booker's a member of the Charlotte Hornets now, but I wish there were, like, storylines in my league, like, this guy wants out, so he's easier to trade for. Just something like that, I think that would be pretty cool. But let's head back to this. Do we obviously not have any draft picks? Well, we have 2 seconds, but I'm just not going to use either of these. So swap those there. We have enough youth on this team at this point that I think we're ready to go. Team player options, you both are coming back, both going to be bench pieces for us next year. Malik Monk, I would also like to bring back. At this point, I think one of them is going to have to get traded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rudy Gobert is a free agent. Shit, I should have signed him to a contract extension during the year. All right, Rudy, I'm going to give you a max deal player option and a no trade clause. How about that? Does that sound good for you? Yes, it does. Looks like he's going to want to come back here. Malik Monk, also a free agent. I'm just going to give the man the money. Oh, shit, I didn't even realize Patrick Beverley's a free agent. I would like to re-sign him. He's really good defensively. I really like him and RJ Hampton as our guards. Off the bench. So hopefully we can afford all these guys. Hopefully this game doesn't screw me, and no, it does not. So we brought back all our free agents. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do want to get a new starting small forward. I don't think I want to roll with Bridges in the final year. So if I could potentially, I mean, I didn't think I was going to get Devin Booker, so I feel like Malik Monk's trade value is super high right now. So if there's any way I could potentially trade maybe 6'5", I mean, could slide up to the small forward spot. Is there any way I could maybe trade, let's just see if I do Bridges and Scotty Lewis along with a first-round pick. Are there any small forwards I get offered? They definitely could be on this team and would fit really well. Hey, Cam Reddish and DeAndre Hunter. Shit. This is not going to be a Hawks rebuild, though. I'm definitely going to do one of those in the near future. All right, I'm not seeing anybody great. Together, they're making around 10 mil. So I wanted to look at small forwards. We'll go small forward / shooting guard, making no more than 10 mil. The options are going to be probably pretty slim. Doncic, Barrett, I mean, these guys are just not going to – you can't trade for these guys. Michael Porter Jr., who I do get a decent amount, but I would definitely be interested in doing. Nuggets require – oh, okay, I can't trade him. How about if I move Bridges instead? Honestly, the trade value is not that far off. I don't have a ton of first-round picks left, I don't think, but Michael Porter Jr. would slide in and be a great fit on this team. We're going to pick him up. So at this point, I'm going to probably slide Scotty Lewis up to the backup small forward. He is a little undersized with the new NBA. Oh, wow, he goes down a lot. Okay, I'm going to trade him actually then for a small forward. We'll do him in 2 second-round picks. The new NBA is very undersized anyways. Everybody knows that. So if I want to move him, Romeo Langford probably could slide up. He's 6'6". Or I could just pick up Cam Reddish. Yeah, cool. That works too. This isn't a prospect rebuild. I don't like to trade for prospects and prospect rebuilds. So I think we're all set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll see you guys at the start of the third and final year. So third and final season. This is what the rotation is going to look like. RJ Hampton, Devin Booker as our backcourt. Michael Porter Jr. starting at the small forward position. Julius Randle and then Rudy Gobert do finish out our starting 5. Off the bench, it's really good. Cam Reddish, Malik Monk, Patrick Beverley, and PJ Washington. I'm feeling really good about this team, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number 3. So into season number 3, 63-19, our best record yet. I'm feeling really good about this team. Curry MVP, Jalen Johnson, Lonzo Ball, 6-man. I don't know how that happened. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. James Wiseman, Most Improved. Jacob Underwood does win Coach of the Year for us. So I'm pretty happy with how this team is looking right now. I mean, I definitely think we can be in the running for a championship. Just really confident. Made a lot of good trades, I feel like. So first round here, it's going to be us and the Orlando Magic. That's definitely a team I would rather face than like the Hawks, the Nets, or the Celtics. So I definitely think we got the best first round matchup there. We end up sweeping the Magic. It's going to be us and the Miami Heat here in round number 2. Again, I will take it. Much rather do that than either. Well, I thought I thought Toronto was going to win that series, but nonetheless, we don't have that hard of a second round matchup. I would say we're up 3-0 on them, and yeah, we're going to sweep them as well. Eastern Conference Finals, looking like it's going to be us and the Philadelphia 76ers. Over there in the West, it's Houston and Phoenix, who have their old friend Devin Booker. That'd be quite the matchup. In the NBA Finals, looks like we're going to be going, and we're going to be facing the Houston Rockets, though. Let's check out their squad. I'm sure they really haven't made many changes. Yeah. They added Trey Jones. Interesting. I think he's from Duke. We're up 1-0. We're tied at 1 game. I would just really like to win a championship this year. 3-1. And, of course, if it is close here in Charlotte, let's try to finish it out. I will hop in and get some gameplay. I'd like it to be close. I'd like a little pressure on me. Something like that. Yeah, it's a little bit of pressure. I'll see you guys in the game. Oh, my God, I can't speak. I was going to say and it came out faux. So 4-point lead with 2:38 left. Devin Booker only has 10 points on the night. That's not what you like to see. I do want to make sure the starters are in. Yeah, I just don't need a bunch of these guys in right now. So let's fix this. You would kind of like your good steal. I didn't even see who that was. Was that PJ Washington? Let's kick it over to Michael Porter Jr. 3 ball. Not going to be good. Okay, that kind of sucks. Wait, are my starters all in? No, this is PJ Washington, isn't it? Harden with a step back. Did Randall foul out? I'll just check. I'm assuming Julius Randall fouled out. Yeah, he did. Do I want to keep him in? You know, I think I'm going to actually put in Cam Reddish. And then slide Michael Porter Jr. up to the tall ball for us, but not even tall ball. The dude's 6'10". Hampton, wide open 3. Come on, but dude, no, I never hit open 3s in transition. It's annoying, but what are you gonna do? Harden. Okay, what in the fuck? Good block, dude. PJ Washington playing out of his good block again. PJ Washington. Can he get a third? No, he can't get a third. Damn it. 3 blocks in a row would have been nice. But we're back to a 3-point game. I do want to get Cam Reddish in and just see what we can do here. I'm gonna call for the ISO, and then I'm gonna call for a pick and roll. With Washington, right before he does get taken out of the game. Hampton's going to go up, and I thought I wanted the N1 there. That's Capella's 5th, though. I definitely could target that. Hampton going to go to the line for 2 free throws. First one is up. First one is good. That gives him 18 points on the night. Looking for 19 here. Going to get Cam Reddish into the game. See if that honestly looks like there's an ice pack on his leg, but whatever works, man. Back to a 5-point lead here. I'm still a little nervous. I mean, anything can happen, especially with James Harden, who's just sincerely overpowered in this game. I'm going to try to play on-ball D the best I can. I'm not very good at this game, as the majority of you do know. Trey Jones on Devin Booker, and oh my God, Michael Porter Jr. with the foul. Oh, no, it's Booker? That's his 5th. I got to be careful about that, too. He's literally probably our best player, I would say. First one is up for Jones, and it is good. Actually, no, Gobert is definitely better than Devin Booker. Second one is up, and it is good as well. So 3 points. Getting nervous here. I'm feeling confident, though. RJ Hampton, I just need you to do your thing. The guy from overseas, or who played overseas, technically. I don't know if that's a foul on Trey Jones. Okay, that's their 4th team foul, though. We are in the bonus, folks. First one is up. It is good. Let's go. I mean, I'll take that all day if they just want to keep fouling me. And Hampton, second free throw's up. Second free throw is no good. 4-point game. I really thought that was going to be good. All right, Harden's obviously going to have the ball here. He's been passing it somewhat a lot, though. They want Reddish on him over Devin Booker. I don't blame that. Devin Booker is not the best defensive player. Did Gobert block that, or did he just miss? I don't know. Either way, it works for me, though. Kick it back to RJ Hampton. He's going to go up. He's going to get fouled on N1. This is kind of taking a long... What is this angle? Oh, my God. I was like, what the hell? This is going to take a little while because I'm sure they're going to play the foul game. But once I get a comfortable enough lead, I'll obviously just sim towards the end. Hampton's going to go 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. And there's 1:15 left to go in this one. Game 5 here in Charlotte, trying to close out the Houston Rockets. This is a young team right here. Cam Reddish, I need some really good defense right now from you. Come on. They're going to kick it back to Trey Jones. They're going to get a weird-ass floater animation. That should have been a block. Get a fucking... Who is Avajija? Why is he hitting threes on me? Oh, good lord. Good lord. Good lord. Good lord. Right over to Reddish. Reddish, you want to drive down to the rim? Reddish, you want to go up? And he's going to get the easy layup to go. Hey, I'll take that. They're going to take a timeout. 53 seconds left to go. Back to a 5-point lead. Cam Reddish, very, very good job right there. Honestly, he got open somehow, and they left him. Is there a defensive lineup I want to get in? This is where I kind of probably want to put in, like, Pat Beverly. Beverly's in there. Also going to put Washington in. Yeah, I'm actually fine with that lineup. I have a bunch of guys that can score still, pretty good defense. So, sorry I get thirsty. RJ Hampton does have 22 points on the night. Feeling very comfortable right now. All right, we just need to lock it down. I kind of want James Harden being covered by Patrick Beverly. That's kind of good defense, I guess, but they're going to do that. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go matchups. Trey Jones. No, you guys aren't in the game. Okay, Trey Jones can be Monk, who I believe is in the game. Harden is going to be Beverly. Yeah, that's what I want. That's the only thing I really care about. Okay, here we go. Pat Beverly, kind of need you to do your thing right now, if you even have a thing. Back to a 2-point game. Gobert, can you just give me a pick, and can we roll right to the rim? Okay, they're going to foul him. Works for me. I mean, oh, and Capella fouls out. That's actually huge. Good job by Patrick Beverly. Free throw is up. Free throw is good. I will definitely take that. They're probably going to take their third and final timeout after this. I feel like we've been in this game for like 10 minutes at this point, but we have not. Second free throw is good. They are not going to take their last timeout. Thank God we're going to get Beverly on to Harden. I definitely want that because Patrick Beverly is obviously one of the best defensive guards in this league. Good job. Good job. They're going to give it out to this guy again, and he's going to miss the three. Push it up. Pat Beverly just drive down the court. Go right up for the easy layup, and he's going to get fouled again. Okay, after we hit these free throws, I'll sim to the end. I just want to make sure we do hit those. I know you've been seeing a lot of free throws and not much else, but Beverly, first free throw up. First free throw is good. I really love getting Pat Beverly these my leagues, man. Second one is up, and second one is good. I will see you guys with the Finals MVP. So maybe like Devin Booker as the Finals MVP? No, it was actually Michael Porter Jr., 19 points, almost 10 rebounds, 1.5 assists. Not bad at all. So yeah, this was the post-Kemba Charlotte Hornets rebuild. Obviously wasn't very realistic, but I think we came out with a pretty fun team here. Good to see PJ Washington getting a couple minutes. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like down below. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Let me know any other video ideas down below in the comment section. The Jimmy Butler Rockets reel probably will be coming soon. I just got to figure out whatever third team is in there. I know it's going to be a 3-team trade. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Go follow me on Twitter. Links in the description as always. And yeah, I'll catch you guys all in the next one.